Hi guys, how you all doing? Hope all of you doing well and all of you are safe with your families at home. Well, today, as you can see, I am in the hills. I'm just outside Pune, and we're shooting in this beautiful location, and we're shooting the Force Gurkha today. Now, this car officially is a rival to the Mahindra Thar and also to some other SUVs out there. But which SUVs am I talking about? You can let me know in the comment section below. In today's video, I'll tell you the top 5 reasons why you should consider buying the Force Gurkha, and maybe a couple of reasons also why you should not buy this car. But let's start with the positive first, so that you don't think that I'm being negative about this car. Now, the first big reason to buy this car is simply because of the way it looks on the outside. I think that this car has a very unique personality. It's got a square and boxy design to it, and a lot of you who follow SUVs, who have knowledge about cars, will know that this car's design is very similar to the Mercedes G-Wagon or the older generation of the G-Wagon, because just like the G-Wagon, it gets very squared out looks on the front, on the side, as well as the rear, and these indicators placed on top of the fenders or the bonnet line are a big giveaway that this car is based on the G-Wagon's looks. So overall, the big reason to buy this car, the first big reason to buy this car, is because of its very unique and very macho, puristic SUV looks. It is a car which purist SUV lovers will truly like in terms of looks. Now, to give you the other reasons, let's jump inside the cabin and tell them to you. Now, the second big reason why I should buy this car is because of the seating inside and the interiors. The front seats are very high set, so you get a very commanding view of the road ahead. But that's not all. Once you're sitting over here, you also see the entire bonnet line, and you can see those indicators on the corners, which give you a very good idea about the overall edges of the car. So driving this car isn't very cumbersome. You can easily find a tight parking spot. And I like the way this interior design. It is based, or it's very similar to the Mahindra Thar's cabin, Mahindra Thar's interior, and that's something which a lot of buyers will appreciate. You get a 7-inch touchscreen. You of course get the 4x4 system over here, differential locks, and really, in terms of that macho feel, that pure SUV feel, high set seats, grab handles, and really the works. It is a dream come true for SUV lovers. This is really a paradise to be in if you are a true blue SUV lover. So reason number 2 is the excellent front seats, because the seats are also very comfortable, the overall ambience, and just the feel of being inside a genuine off-roading car. So reason number 3 why you should consider buying this car is a reason that I should have been actually giving you while driving this car around. But since we are sitting here in a nice ambience, a nice location, I'll just tell that to you while I'm sitting here. And that reason is that if you're a pure SUV enthusiast, if you are an off-roader, if you enjoy taking your car on, off-roading duties on a very regular basis, then as you can see from the footage, this car is very capable of going off-roading. And not only do you get the 4x4 system, but you can also choose for low range, and you get differential locks for the front as well as for the back, which is something very good. And the tires also are all-terrain tires, which means that if you have to negotiate over badly made roads on slush or on mud surfaces, then this car is very capable. And also this car has 700 of water weighting capacity. As you could have seen from the outside, the inlet for the air is on the upper part over here, so that is all that showcases this car's capability as an off-roader. And as you could have seen by the footage today, this truly is a fantastic car for those off-roading duties. So that's reason number 3. If you are a true blue off-roader and you really enjoy taking your SUV on those off-roading duties on a very regular basis. Well, so the fourth reason why you should consider buying this car is a very important reason if you are someone who goes on a lot of highway trips with your entire family, and that reason is that there's a plenty of area to load up your luggage over here. As you can see, there's loads of space over here, plenty of place between the front seats as well, or the rear seats rather, where you can heave in those big bags and boxes. So it is a great car for putting in a lot of luggage, and in terms of the overall space, it's quite good, and in terms of the luggage carrying capacity, it's quite good. But that's not all. If you are traveling maybe to the Himalayas, then you can even keep a lot of luggage on top. Yes, you can even keep the luggage on the roof carrier, or the overall space on the top is quite good, and you can get over there by using this small staircase as well. So that's another reason why you should consider buying this car, because of the space on the interior, the boot area, as well as the extra space because of that roof carrier. And with that, I'll tell you the reason number 5 why you should consider buying this car. Well, so the final reason why I should consider buying this car is because of the excellent back seat. Now, it's not the best back seat in terms of the knee room, but you get good amounts of headroom and it's a very comfortable place. But you also get this nice armrest which is adjustable, and that makes it a nice place to be. The rear part of the floorboard over here has been raised up, so you sit a little higher than the driver in front, and you can easily look around where he's going. You get big windows at the back, so you get a good view of whatever is happening on the outside, and really no obstructions in your viewpoint as well. So that's another reason why you should consider buying this car, because of the excellent 2 seats at the back. Both of them are single chairs, which means that that irritating third passenger punching his way for extra elbow room is not present. So that's another reason, and my fifth and final reason why you should consider buying this car. But I'll give you one bonus reason why you should consider buying this car, and that reason is if you want a true blue off-roader, if you have been waiting maybe for the Mahindra Thar, but the waiting period on that car is just too long. It's been going on for the last 6 months or 1 year, and maybe if you've been waiting endlessly for the Suzuki Jimny, you don't have to wait for it now, because you get a product which is just as good off-road as the Thar and the Jimny, but it also has its looks inspired by the Mercedes G-Wagon. So it really is an amalgamation of 3 different cars: the Jimny and Thar's off-roading capabilities, the comfort and space of the Thar, in fact more space because of the bigger boot, and of course the off-roading capabilities of the Jimny and the looks of the G-Wagon. So these are my top 6 reasons why you should consider buying this car. But there are also 2 big reasons why you should not consider buying this car. The first is in the back seat itself, and that reason is that the glass area over here is completely fixed. So in case the AC doesn't work on a sudden day, you might just suffer from a lot of heat at the back. But that's not the only reason. The other reason is that getting in and out of the back seat, for that you'll have to open the rear door, because this seat, the passenger side seat in the front, doesn't flip and doesn't go down completely. So you can't enter or exit from the car from this seat. You'll have to use the back one, and that can be very cumbersome and sometimes a very irritating and annoying experience. So that's my reasons not to buy this car, along with the reason to buy this car. And the other big reason why you should avoid this car, I'm sitting over here so I won't jump and go ahead. The other big reason why you should try and avoid this car, maybe not think of it, is because this car doesn't have that same finesse, that sophistication, that polishedness about itself that the Thar has, or maybe some other rivals have, because it has some very hard plastics all around. This plastic, for instance, over here for the adjustment of the armrest is very hard and brittle. And the morning when we were shooting this car, I did just brush my hand against it, and you can see it is quite brittle, so it did have an effect on me. And also the equipment list on this car isn't very generous. Now it's quite okay for the class and category it's in, but you don't get automatic climate control, you get a small touchscreen, and you also don't get a camera for the reverse parking. So these are things which are very essential now on any kind of car, more so on a car which is this big, because if you don't have a camera at the back, you've always constantly got to look at your rear view mirrors, and the rear view mirrors also are adjustable only from the outside. You can't adjust them electrically from the inside. So these are things which you should keep in mind before you go ahead and book your Gurkha. Still, more positive points to consider buying it, and a few which you should keep in mind before you make your buying decision. Anyways guys, I hope you have enjoyed watching this video. If you have enjoyed it and you're coming to my channel for the first time, please do subscribe to it. Hit that bell icon to receive all the notifications, and don't forget to leave without commenting in the comment section below. If you like it, give us a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give us a thumbs down, because the likes and dislikes are something which are your own right, and we really shouldn't be pushing you to do anything over there. So bye for now, and we'll see you in the next one.